How's your day so far? You having fun outside? Yeah. Excellent. Glad to have you indoors. My name's Alex. I'm your host, and today we have a very special guest, my good friend Mark James from Hollywood. He's a creature creator and a makeup effects artist. Does a lot of great work for us out at Universal Hollywood. He's here with us all week. So I need to ask you, are you ready for blood and guts? Yeah. All right, put your hands together. Help me welcome Mr. Mark James. Hey, guys, come on, everybody, Mark James!
Not you. I didn't mouth to mouth. Okay. My life is at stake. Guess I'll die like that joke. All right. Enjoy the show. Karma, that's all I'm gonna say.
Are you dead?
I'm dead.
Mark James, everybody!
Alex,
good to see you.
Thanks for inviting me. As Alex mentioned, I am a makeup artist and creature creator. That means it's basically my job to gross you out and freak you out and just scare the poo-poo out of you.
Yeah. You may not know this, but Universal actually invented the genre of horror movie.
That's right. And I brought along a video of some of my favorite moments in Universal's legacy of horror.
Yeah, I want to warn you though, what you're about to see is not for the faint of heart. If you're easily nauseated or squeamish, just please close your eyes.
But let your kids watch. Try to recreate some of the effects you saw on the screens here on the stage, and if we have time, if you behave, we'll give you all a sneak peek at a project I've been working on for a new kids show.
Is that it okay?
It's okay, we're gonna brought along just some... No, wait!
What's wrong?
I just ran from over there. Since the curtain, get over here.
I want to see it.
For the end of the show.
I want to see it.
Stop it.
I want to see it.
Please. Just save it. Put that enthusiasm in a jar and keep it on the shelf.
Okay. Like the elf?
Like the sun. Right. Just go out there. Well, find me a lovely person whose family doesn't need them anymore.
Oh, I'll call her a volunteer.
Smart.
Okay. All right. Oh, no. Put your hands down, everybody. I don't want anyone who wants to come on stage. I want to find someone who really doesn't want to come up here. Someone who maybe wandered in here and thought this was a ride. You know, like Harry Potter was going to come out and give you all a butter beer. I'm going to go ahead and get this lady right here. Yay! She's very excited. Hi. How are you?
Yeah. Yay!
Hello.
She's very quiet.
How are you? Are you good? Good. We're going to change that.
Hi.
Hi. I'm going to put you right there on the trap door. Hello. Hello. Hi, I'm Alex. What's your name? Oh, I'm sorry? Sing-In? Sing-In? Hello, Sing-In. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. That's Mark.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry. It's gonna be fun. Singing, right? Where are you from? Korea.
Korea.
Very nice.
Korea.
Is your English okay? No? Okay, we'll work that out.
Perfect.
Espanol, Piquito, Espanol, I can that. Photo!
Yeah, right here.
Tag me on Facebook. You got it?
Yeah?
Okay.
Good.
Sing it. Are you married? You have a husband? You do? Is he here? Where is he? He's the one with the camera? Hey there, buddy. All right.
How are you?
How long have you two been married? How many years?
25.
35 years? What? That's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Right? Time for an upgrade. I got parts here for your new husband. He's here in the box. Here, I'm going to give you all the pieces and you can put them together at home. Like IKEA. Am I scaring you? Do they have IKEA in Korea? It's confusing. They have a lot of ones. I get all the right pieces. Apparently, your new husband has 5 hands. He's already more fun than that guy. And he only has 1 foot, so you can only take him to the IHOP. Wow, tough crowd. Follow me. Sing, lay those down here. Got more body parts in the fridge.
Put these.
Right over there. Yeah.
There you go. Excellent.
How do you feel?
Why would you do that to sing it?
Come on.
I can't believe you.
What's the matter with
I
you?
can't believe you would do that to
You're away from
her.
Korea, then that
She's just from
happens.
Korea. That's not funny at all. That's just
Terrible.
awful.
So sorry. That's never happened. To make it up to you, I'm going to make you my assistant. You're going to be my assistente. Spanish would help, but I don't know. Do me a favor, roll up your left sleeve.
Left sleeve.
All right, sing it. I'm sure you're wondering, where do we get those severed limbs? I'll show you where. Give me the gun. Give me it!
No,
I need it.
No, I don't care.
Give me it.
Sing it.
I'm kidding. Not gonna hurt you with this. Let me use this one. Ah, muy bien. I'm going to take this knife. I'm going to cut. Sorry. I'm going to cut your arm off. Welcome to America. This is fake. It's totally not real, but I need you to help me make it look real. So when I cut, I want you to scream like you're in a horror movie. I know you don't understand me right now. I'm just putting this more for their benefit. So, but sing it. I will go 1, 2, 3. You. Ah! Okay. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's try this again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! We're connected here, singing. Let's cut this arm off. Go. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa. Hang on. There's kids here.
You want me to cut a kid?
Watch for them.
Talk. Kids singing, don't go anywhere. Hey kids, listen up. All the knives and blades that you're going to see on the stage or on the screen today, they're all fake, okay? Now this is actually very important. Seriously, all of the knives you're going to see are dull like this. Or they're plastic like this. Or they're dull and plastic like the Kardashians. Oh, you've heard of them. All the gags that you're going to see today have been developed by professionals with years of training. So please, kids, don't try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house.
Don't listen to him.
Let's get a close to singing
All
arm,
right,
please.
sing a. And say bye-bye that arm.
All right. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Lift in her arm. Is that supposed to help?
Sure.
Really?
No!
What do we do?
Take a picture.
Sing it? Sing it? Sing it? Oh. shouldn't. Look right there. Made in Korea.
Give her a big round of applause. Holy fake knife here with a retractable blade, like so. Cut out here for the arm, but we start with the knife retracted into the handle first. I start cutting, squeezing this blood bulb here, that's behind the handle. I'll let the knife catch on the arm, it catches, and then I pull the handle back to make it look like it slides into the arm. Here's the blood bulb. The knife is fake, Sing A is unharmed.
Sing A, everybody! Sing A, everybody! You wasted no time getting out of here. So this is a lot of blood. You must go through a lot when you're shooting a movie.
On the film set, I actually go through buckets of blood. How many of you have seen the original Psycho or Night of the Living Dead? Popular movies, right, filmed in black and white, and because they're filmed in black and white, they use chocolate syrup to simulate blood. Yeah, they did that because red looks like light gray in black and white. It doesn't look very creepy. In color films, though, you need blood that's red and creepy looking. And I like to get some blood that's freshly squeezed.
Where'd you get the heart?
San Francisco. Somebody just left it there. Old people, explain that joke to the young people, please. Then I filled with fake blood.
Okay, the blood. Do you buy the blood or do you make it?
I make it.
Show the recipe.
Yeah, you guys want to know how to make fake blood? What you need is a quart of corn syrup. It's red and blue and color. Mix it up. It's very important. You really got to be careful, though, because this stuff is horrible for you. Oh, it's terrible. Hi! Remember me? Karma!
All right. Be nice.
Oh, here, dry yourself off.
Here you go. That'll be $18.95. Welcome to Orlando. Oh, the baby.
Bring me the baby.
No. All right, so you may not know this. Universal Studios, we're about to celebrate the 100th anniversary of horror movies in just a couple of years. So I'm sure there's quite a history behind a lot of it.
There is a long history of this kind of work. It goes back to the 1920s with makeup pioneer Lon Chaney. He was known as the man of 1,000 faces. He developed his own makeup for classic horror pictures like The Phantom of the Opera and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. He was a great actor that truly suffered for his art. He put bleach in that eye to turn it white. I made that up. He did, however, wear a 20-pound rubber hump and a harness during The Hunchback. That gave him some back problems for a while. Now, we don't know how he did most of his work. He kept it a secret. But what he did sparked a horror movie craze, and it lasted throughout the 20s, went into the 1930s, and there paved the way for another great makeup artist by the name of Jack Pierce. Now, he's the creator behind classic Universal Studios monsters we know today. Like the Wolfman, the Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein, Lady Gaga, and Tom Brady. He worked tirelessly to bring creatures to life, even studied real corpses. Oh, there are the Dallas Cowboys burying their posters. Now, the Frankenstein monster makeup is a combination of rubber, plaster, mortician's wax, and some toxic grease paint that we don't use anymore, thankfully. That took about 4 hours. But for the Mummy, it took over 8 hours because of all of the makeup, bandages, and mud they needed to cover Boris Karloff's entire body. Universal's made some cool stuff. Ooh, and some crappy stuff. I like this guy from This Islander, though. Hey, Kiki, do you love me? Hey, you said you'd never ever leave me. Then in 1968, the industry was changed forever when John Chambers started using latex makeup on his actors during the making of the Planet of the Apes. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What?
I told you not to touch it. I told you not to touch the curtain. Were you peeking?
No.
Why were you touching it?
No.
The alarm goes off and the curtain's removed.
There was an incident.
What are you talking about?
Somebody threw a rock here.
What? Who? Gap?
Yeah, that kid that you were taught, he had a rock. And you were taught, and he threw the rock, and then he stood up and he went.
Did you throw a rock on my curb? You didn't? Kid says, nah.
It's really sad when kids lie.
What's your name? James? Where are you from? New Zealand? Cool. You're 12? I know. You know how I know that? I'm your dad. Nice to see you again. I'm kidding. I'm not your dad. I think. Just to say, for the rest of the show, James, I'm watching you like a hawk from New Zealand. Yeah! Don't laugh, James. This isn't Disney World. I don't have to be nice to the children here.
You okay?
I just found out I'm a father. Somebody lost tears. Where was I?
You were talking about the first time you used Playtex.
Latex. Latex. Not playtex.
That's different.
Yeah. And 8 different monsters. I was, well, nobody. Okay. I was talking about latex. A lot of latex was used in The Mummy. That was in theaters a couple of years ago. We got some conceptual drawings here, done in pre-production based on the star of the movie, Sophia Boutella. And there she is. Now, from all of those drawings, they made some sculptures. And from those sculptures, they made some latex pieces that were later glued onto Sophia's face, along with these tiny runic letters applied with tweezers. And that whole process took about 4 hours. And that's only from the neck up. We have a lot more work. We also have these large silicone appliances with ink-infused glue embedded in them. They help show off the hundreds of runic letters that covered her body. And by the time they were done with all of her makeup, it looked so good, everybody fell down. Oh, here are 6 makeup artists working on her at the same time. That's not time-lapse. They had a lot of Red Bull that day. Now, Sophia and her stunt double, her name is Lucy Cork. They both went through that process a whole bunch of times, and I think all of their hard work really paid off in the end. Here comes my favorite part. Whee! Catch me! Now, I personally drew inspiration from the guys I mentioned earlier, John Chambers and Jack Pierce, and there is somebody else. His name is Rick Baker.
Ah, Rick Baker. Truly the master of
Yeah, he's a
Hollywood.
legend. Yeah, he won more Academy Awards than any other makeup artist. 7, Men in Black, Harry the Hendersons,
The Grinch.
Nutty Professor,
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood. His first Academy Award, though, was a big movie. Here it is. Kids, what movie is this?
Harry Potter.
E.T. Yeah, there's E.T. And it's American Werewolf in London. This came out in 1981. Rick Baker's work in this movie, in this scene alone, was so innovative, the Academy started a new category in 1982 for special effects makeup, and Rick Baker was the first to win it.
Okay, so his head is moving.
Yeah.
It's not makeup
It's
alone,
not-
is it?
Well, it's not just makeup, it's not computer stuff either.
Right.
That's long before all the computer stuff we got today. So to do that back in 1981, Rick Baker designed and built a whole series of these called Chainsaw heads. Built a bunch of these for the movie. We're lucky to have these 2 here. We start with a fiberglass understructure here, covered with a latex mask. They're running on a system of pneumatics.
Air pressure.
Simple air pressure. We have some great airbrushing here in the latex, porcelain dental appliances, and this is real human hair.
Real hair. Where do you get the hair from?
New Zealand. Kids from New Zealand.
Kids and hobbits.
My son. This is from the feet of hobbits.
Smells like the Shire. All right, so this kind of stuff right here, this is mechanical effects, what you call practical makeup, right?
Right.
You still use this in Hollywood.
This is still used today, but you're going to see this combined with more computer stuff nowadays, and to better explain, I've got another clip.
Okay.
We're going to go back to The Mummy in pre-production where they made what's called animatics. Now, those are animated storyboards. They make these before they start shooting the movie to give the filmmakers an idea of how they want things to look. When they start shooting, they're going to put the actors in the suits. They have a bunch of dot squares and triangles all over them. They help cameras track their movements so that a digital effects team can change their appearance in post-production. That digital effects team, they need help from the makeup artists to make sure that their work looks good and that it matches. There's great collaboration between some practical makeup artists and some really cool technology. Computers are, of course, huge in filmmaking today, but you still got to have practical makeup work involved if you really want to make it look good. That's what I do. Something like these guys, or what you saw earlier. That, along with a great story and a great performance, nightmares can come true. Here come the drums.
Mark James, everybody. Thank you, Mark.
Hey!
Hey, man. You know what? Elliot, we've got a couple of minutes.
All right.
I think we can cram this in right here.
Come on over here, I need your help.
What's up?
I want you to put on this high voltage vest.
No.
This low voltage vest.
No.
It's the new iVest from Apple. Come
No,
on.
I'm not doing that. I don't care.
So we gotta get.
Sing it! Let's everything everybody! Yay!
She has no idea.
Hi, Sing We're coming back on stage. We're going to give you and your family a free 3-day cruise. Brochure. To Korea.
This is for you. Got it at Hot Topic.
You ready?
Tabled.
Okay.
There we go. Put this on the right hand for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Put this is your thumb.
On your cabeza. Keep hoping she knows Spanish. Okay. You're wearing a telemetry suit. With this on, you can remote control the creature I made like a puppeteer. This is, again, for their benefit, not yours, apparently. So, I'm going to bring out the puppet, though. So you stay right here. I'm going to do a better job of explaining in just a second. We got a drum roll. Perfect, folks. Big round of applause for my good friend!
That's for a kid's show?
Yeah. Scooby-Doo on steroids. Ruh-roh. Hi. Okay. You have a sensor here, sensor, and a sensor here. When you move, he will move. Okay. I'm going to turn on the electricity. You're gonna go to sleep. And when you wake up, you'll be back home in Korea. And your pants will be wet. Let's take a photo.
Selfie, duck face. That's for the insurance company.
Why do you have to do a duck face?
We have Aflac.
Right. Hands to the side. Okay? Don't move. If you do a good enough job, I will give you James. Power's on. Just gonna reset while I sync up the vest.
What was that?
Nothing. Get back. Very slowly. Raise your right arm. There you go. See, you're controlling it. Yeah. Actually, you can go up, down. You can go from side to side like this. I like big butts again. Do you like big butts? They're popular in America. You stay here long enough, you're going to get one. They come free with every Happy Meal. Hi, James. I live under your bed.
No.
Kidding, I'm kidding. It's too big, but check your closet. Put your hand right here. Right here. Then take a bow. That's where the helmet comes into play. Back up, and then put your hand down. Good job. I'm going to turn the vest off. Power sound. Awesome.
All right.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Sing it. everybody!
Help me! Somebody do something!
James, my son! Sing it! Hey! You okay? You good? Oh man! Did you see what happened? I was chasing him the whole time. Protect Singay. Glad you're good. I'm fine too, thanks for asking.
Mark James, everybody! Thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of your night here. Everybody.